Yo, what's up, guys? This is D Brown with Trackheads. I'd like to welcome you to another episode of Trackheads. If you're like me, I've been scratching, I've been itching, I've been waiting for the next track and field event to come up now that the Olympics is finished. And we have been blessed with the Lausanne Diamond League event that's coming up on August 22nd in a couple of days. So they have a bunch of different events out. The one I'm focusing on today is going to be the 400-meter hurdles. We have Femke Bowl, we have Rochelle Clayton, we have Shamier Little. We have Salmon from Jamaica. We have Geneve Russell from Jamaica. Jamaica's in here like hard. Like their top four fastest, like their top four 400-meter hurdles is here. We have Andronetta Knight. Pardon me if I misspell your name. And then we have a couple other athletes who are like locals. So this is kind of looking low key like the Olympic final or any kind of world championship. I don't see any Americans running besides Shamier Little. But it's still looking to be like a heck of a run. I don't think, one thing I'm going to say is that now that the Olympics are done, people really have like two options in terms of or three options in terms of what they want to do. They either end their season, they either, go out for time. They're in Europe, their sponsors are holding them up in Europe. And it's like, yo, I want to make some money. You know what I'm saying? I already did the Olympics. I maybe got paid. Maybe I didn't get paid, but I'm in great shape. Let me see how fast I can run. And then some people have the points needed to compete in the Diamond League final, which is later on this year. So it's a lot of different things going on. So in this particular race, like I said, we had Femke Bowl. She had a very, I think to her standard, a kind of disappointing 400-meter hurdle. Kind of mixed reviews. They won the mixed relay, got second place in the 4x4 for the women. 4x4, got first place in the mixed relay for the 4x4, but then she got third place in the 400-meter hurdles, which I don't think anyone predicted. I didn't even predict. I had her coming in second. And she got beat by Sydney McLaughlin to a world record, obviously, and then Anna Cockrell came in and took her spot for that second place. So I think she's looking to see if she is in greater shape than what she thinks that she is. And I think her goal for the end of the season would be to, challenge her PR. I mean, she went 50.95 in altitude at one of these meets right before the championship. And everyone thought that running that 50.95 would have been a good race, for her to challenge Sydney McLaughlin. But I think she needs to spend this next month and a half up into the Diamond League final really trying to, I think she's looking to chase that time. Rochelle Clayton, like I said, she was projected in my opinion to be third place. She unfortunately got beat out, got like fourth or fifth. But she's someone who I think that can improve upon her PR. She went 52 this year. And I think that she could, possibly, either challenge that PR, even try and challenge for 51s. I think we're treating this sub 51 performance that Sydney McLaughlin is doing and Femke Bowl later on did at altitude as like almost everyone breaking the 4-minute mile. Once you have one person do it, a lot of people are trying to do it. A lot of people are trying to improve upon their time because they're like, oh, this is possible. Especially when you get on some of these fast tracks, it's like, why not? Why not see how fast I am? You have Salmon and Russell and Knight, again, all Jamaican athletes. I think they're looking to, of course, like win more money, but also the Jamaican Federation didn't exactly do a good job this year. So there's a lot of uncertainty for Jamaica, just in terms of 4x4s, in terms of a lot of things. Their 4x4 team did not make it around the track. I think it's a great opportunity for a lot of Jamaican athletes as individuals when the federation isn't involved in terms of like Olympics and world championships and stuff to really put down some quality times for their sponsors, for their living. And like I said, you have Shamier Little. Shamier Little has been really, really impressive. I don't think she ran 51 time in the prelim of the mixed relay, the final of the mixed relay, the prelim of the 4x4, the final of the 4x4. Been running straight 49s this whole time. So I think she's overdue for a really, really, like, she's in a really good rhythm. And I think if she manages to like run these 400-meter hurdles at like a quality rhythm, and she hasn't lost that rhythm, because sometimes bouncing between the 400 and the 400-meter dash can be kind of difficult. But if she manages to have a quality run and maintain her rhythm around this entire 400-meter dash, because she shows she has the strength. Who else ran that many 400s and split sub 50 for all of them? So she's in really good shape. It would have been cool to see her in an open 400 as well, but I think the 400-meter hurdles would be a good mark. And it'll be she kind of suffered some of the backlash and some of her decision making at the Olympic trials. She didn't qualify for the 400-meter hurdles, and she didn't qualify for the 400-meter dash, and she basically ran both of them for no reason. So a lot of people were going in on her, but this is her chance to really show people and show herself that if I was in the 400-meter hurdles and I did qualify, this is the damage I would have done. So in terms of who I think is going to win, I think it's going to be pretty close. I think Femke Bol, obviously is the clear favorite. She's the headliner probably for this Lausanne Diamond League. But I don't think it's as close as people think. I think Shamier Little is someone, if she plays her cards right and really pushes her, she's someone that can really sneak up on Femke Bol and give her another loss. And I think that it will be interesting to see, because although Femke Bol did split 47, out of blocks is something different. And Shamier Little, like I said, is very strong. She's been splitting 49 this whole time. And honestly, her air, sometimes the people, it's possible in track and field, people can be scared about their competitors. Like Sydney McLaughlin, she has an air about her, an aura about her, because she doesn't race very often. Very chill, very doesn't talk too much, but when it's time for her to compete, she breaks a world record damn near every time. And there's a sense of fear that some people can have when you compete against her. But Femke Bol is starting to lose that, because, a couple people have beat her recently, from last year on the 4x4 relay with Alexis Holmes or causing her to fall. This European athlete who's been deemed just the very quiet, soft-spoken demon is almost like she has a chink in her armor. So I'm very interested to see if Shamier Little is going to expose that, and gonna see if she can press her a little bit. Not necessarily at the beginning of the race, but towards that last 150 where Femke Bol is her best. Because I definitely think that they're gonna figure out what went wrong. I think she went out way too fast for Sydney McLaughlin, and they're gonna maybe, instead of going through at 24 flat, maybe go through at 24.5 and see what she can finish up in. If she finishes up in 26.5, you're looking at sub 52. So I definitely think that that is possible. So we're going to see how that goes. But yeah, guys, that's just basically my 2 cents for the 400-meter hurdles. It should be a tremendous event. I'm very excited to see how these young ladies do. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, Trackheads TV. And I want to thank you guys for watching. This is D Brown with Trackheads. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.